Hello everybody, welcome to a new Pokemon video, because we have got some new information about Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, mostly relating to the trials and the new ride Pokemon. So, if you have not seen this video, it's on the official Pokemon, well, whatever you follow them on social media, or I think it's on their website too, so go ahead and look for it on there, but make sure you do that after this video. So, right now, let's get into the video. So first we're going to talk about the trials, and this is actually pretty interesting. So we did see in the release trailer, I'm going to call it a trailer, so if you want to call it something else, just know I'm referring to it as a trailer. But in the trailer, it showed us that Mina, who was one of the wandering trial captains you found in the Great Pony Canyon, now actually has a trial. I don't know where it is. We know she's a fairy type specialist, so she's going to have a fairy type trial in this generation. Maybe that means there's going to be 8 trials instead of 7 this time. And I think that it's going to be somewhere on the first island. It kind of makes sense because if you look at it, the first island only has 1 trial. And second island has we got the fire, water, grass, electric, ghost. So it has 5 trials on that one island. And then the third island, what is the third island trial? Oh no, I take that back. Second island has the fire, grass, and water trials. The third island has the ghost, electric trials. And I might be missing 1 or 2 somewhere, but you get the point of it. So, I mean, it would make sense for Mina to be on the first or the 4th island. So that would be Melee Island or Pony Island. I want to say it's Melee because I've seen a lot of stuff about Mina and Ilima being related somehow. So I think that could be a possibility. However, since she is found on Pony Island, I would likely say that's probably where her trial is going to be found. We're probably going to find her at the end of the Great Pony Canyon, where she's normally found over in the battle section, except that area is actually going to be accessed before you beat the league. So you can actually access that area before you beat the league, and that is one of the trials you have to face. It's going to, in the layout of Sun and Moon, it would be like the last trial you would face, but in the layout of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, who knows where it's going to be. So we really don't know where Mina's trial is going to be. Another thing that they showed us with the trials is none of them are the same. So there's one where it shows you a bit of the Sophocles trial. Yes, it is still Sophocles. And you have 3 Charger Bugs in the room, and it's like a robotic Vikavolt in there. So maybe Vikavolt's going to be the same, but the trial is definitely different than just the machine answering these 3 trivia questions and going. The only trial that does look like it is in Sun and Moon is the Lurantis trial, the Grass trial. Now, honestly, I didn't think that was the hardest trial for me, and I made a top 7 about the hardest trials in the ALola region, so you can go watch that. But that trial actually was pretty decent. I mean, the Lurantis was a pain in the butt to defeat anyway, and then you threw it with Castform and Trumbeak. Yeah, that was difficult, very difficult to do. However, the way you get to Lurantis, I think probably should be changed. I don't really like going and gathering the ingredients and then you smash it to goo. So maybe something else. I understand that Mallow is like a cook and chef type thing, but come on, really, come on. You can do better, Pokemon. So Lurantis looks like the only trial that is the same. Maybe it sneaks up on you the same way, and that's why we see that in the trailer. But maybe the trial is the same too. So who knows? And the last thing they introduced about the trials is now that your friends are going to be able to help you. So I don't know if this is just going to be for certain trials. I don't think the normal trial would get this because it's the first trial it wants to introduce you how to do it by yourself. Maybe the trial captains help you as well. I don't know. But you see how is going to help you with this one trial saying he's going to help you win. He's going to make sure it happens. Maybe when you fight a totem Pokemon, it'll give you an ally to help you with, so it'll make it a double battle for the totem spot. Instead of you fighting with one Pokemon and then you have the totem Pokemon, and if you don't defeat it usually on the first turn, and you probably don't because it usually uses Protect or something like that, there's a second Pokemon that comes out with it. So maybe someone helps you in every trial, makes it a double battle. So you start out the first turn you're by yourself. And maybe you get maybe even like the combo trial, if that's still a thing, you get to bring out another Pokemon on your side of the field as well. But who knows? It could be totally anything right now. We don't know for sure. We just know you're gonna get some help in these trials, which definitely makes sense for Lurantis, but for everything else, no thanks. Moving on, we have my least favorite feature of the Pokemon trailer that was released, the photo the red building that we saw that everyone thought was Lieutenant Surge's gym. It's actually a photo place, sort of like PokéStar Studios, except you don't make a movie, you make a photograph. So you can put your borders and stuff on it. Yeah, I get it. It's kind of a throwback to the old Pokemon. They used to have a computer program that you ran. It was like a Pokemon 3D Painter or something like that. And you can make your own layouts of different Pokemon and stuff. It was actually pretty cool. I had it. I used it a little bit, but really, in a game, we don't need this to distract from the main trial of ALola, so let's... I'm not really excited about this. Yeah, it looks kind of cool. Will I mess around with it? Probably not. But I guess it does give some of those newer and younger Pokemon fans a chance to interact with their Pokemon in photo making. So, I can skip it, hopefully. Hopefully it's not like, oh, here's a tutorial on how you to make Pokemon things, and you have to do it before you can leave it. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but you know, it's Pokemon, it's gonna happen, so yay. And the last thing I want to mention is the Mantine Surf. Oh, I called this one so well in the last video. If you did not see my last video, I talked about how in the Nintendo Direct that was released, the last one that was released, there was a Mantine in the beach area. So what this new trailer has shown us is that Mantine has actually become a surf ride Pokemon. And I think that might allow you to... They say it lets you travel between the islands, but really I don't understand the point in this if there's still the Charizard Fly. So, not really understanding this. But they made it a, like, the me and the Wii wakeboarding thing with a Mantine. It's kind of cool. It's really cool. I'm excited to play this. It's a cool little looking mini game, and maybe it's even gonna be like one of the stamps and you think you have to get such so much of a score on the Mantine Surf. So it's a fun little mini game, I think, and I'm definitely will play it once or twice, and then make my decision if I want to keep doing it for a while or not. But it's something I'm definitely hyped about, and something I totally called in the last video. So brush that off my shoulder for reading the mind of Pokemon for once. Usually I'm bad at really bad at calling what's gonna happen in Pokemon games. I'm just like, oh, they're gonna do this, and then it's something completely different. It's like, oh, that's so much better than what I thought. But I called this one, and I did not call the minigame, but I did call that Mantine would be a ride Pokemon. So check one off for me. And I made a lot of other bold predictions in the last video, and I'm gonna make a link to it at the end of this one. So make sure you go ahead and check that out if you have not already checked that out. Before I leave you, I got one last thing I want to talk about, and that is possible new ALola forms. Now, there's been a lot of speculations, and I've obviously already made a video the top 15 new Alolan forms. I covered 5 from Kanto, 5 from Johto, and 5 that are from the other regions that could that I think would be cool designs. However, now that I'm certain it'll be Johto forms, I'm thinking about redoing another Alolan forms video that mainly specifies Johto Pokemon that would be cool Alolan forms and what I think could happen with those, and provide an in-depth analysis of why they could. They're more likely than the other Alolan, but more likely than the other Johto Pokemon to get Alolan forms. So if you want to see that, make sure you comment that in the section below, so I can make sure I get on the ball with that and start making it. And I might actually, with this one, I might actually inquire some help to make some of the designs for these Pokemon. So if you're interested in that, also make sure you comment or send me a message with that down below as well. But for now, that's all I have for you. So if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and leave a like on it. It really shows your support for these videos and what I've been doing on my channel. Also, make sure you subscribe to me for more Pokemon content from me. I don't just do breakdown. I also do top 10s, top 5s, Pokemon Let's Plays, things like that, of that nature. And if you're not already following me on Twitch and Instagram, go ahead and follow me at ChaosMade006. I'd like to keep updated about that and post polls so you can be more interactive with what goes on the channel. One final thing that I've been thinking about doing that might come into light tomorrow, I am actually thinking about doing a live stream for once. And I've always enjoyed watching live streams. I've watched a lot of top Pokemon tubers. They do live streams, so I've been watching those. And I want to get into it, so I'm thinking here shortly. If I do it tomorrow, which would be Saturday. I thought about doing the best team for Pokemon Silver as a Let's Play, or maybe just doing shiny hunting, because I'm currently working on a shiny hunt that I've been working on for a while now. So if you want to see that, also make sure you leave a comment in the section below. So there's a lot of things to comment on, so make sure you comment, because it's really important to what goes on. Or you can just send me a message on Twitter, like respond to the tweet I did earlier about tomorrow and doing a live stream maybe. So comment section, what you have to do, what you can do. Let me know if you want to see Alolan forms. Let me know if you're interested in making designs for Alolan forms that I come up with. Let me know if you want to see a live stream of a Pokemon Let's Play for Silver, or if you want to see some shiny hunting on a live stream. So go ahead and leave those in the comment section below. And I think I covered pretty much everything. So if you want to check out more content from me right now, there should be some posts on the screen. Also a subscribe tab if you want to do that as well. So make sure you go check on those links to see what other content I do. And that's all I have for you. So until next time, I'm ChaosMade006 signing off. Burn it up.